What's going on, guys? Wow, new intro actually worked out pretty good. Nice. So, hi. It's Sunday live stream. We'll see how many people show up this time. I see one person watching. Hi. And of course, we got a couple things to do tonight. I do have a box. Where the I put it? Okay, I know I brought it in here. What did I do with it? I have a box to open. I got a new cool thing I wanted to show you guys. I bought it from BBTS. It is a Bandai product. It is Gundam related, but I don't remember where I set the damn box. So I'm gonna have to grab that in a minute. Travis Armstrong, hello. Also, it's a live stream, so might as well do the thing. Got to get the Funicorn out. Zero fucks given. Yay! Zero fucks given. Funicorn and Trophy of Apathy. It is what it is. Oh, that's right. I don't have autofocus on. I forgot. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta find this box. Be right back. I picked it up. Maybe I didn't bring it in here. I'm coming, guys. Hold on. I probably set it. I think I set it in the bathroom or something. Either way, I have more than one box. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So I have a few things that I picked up this week, so we're going to talk about them just real quick. So, comic books. I don't talk about them very often, but there's still two things that I follow kind of religiously for the most part. One, Batman White Knight, and this is the final issue of the Harley Quinn miniseries, which was very interesting. Definitely sets up new stuff, puts Harley in a new position, resets the world of Gotham. I really do dig this. I loved it ever since they started the whole Batman White Knight series. And then they rolled into Curse of the White Knight, which was great. Changed every damn thing. And then the Harley Quinn standalone builds a whole lot in there. That's a teaser of her new costume, which is pretty freaking cool. If I'm honest, has a very interesting side effect in the comic. And then also picked up Power Rangers issue 5, so I'm doing both Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin. But of course, if you follow, I think they're still doing one main line, so to speak, like two separate stories taking place in the same universe, just in two completely different places. And Power Rangers follows the Omega Rangers, and Mighty Morphin follows our Rangers on Earth. But what you can get the single title that continues the old numbering system, if you're into that. But I love the Power Rangers titles because they have the lightning bolts, and usually it matches up to one of the other issues, usually the one before or after, or both. And for old school fans, you could tell that's a very familiar face right there for those who know Power Rangers in space. Another two things I picked up. By the way, the previous Harley Quinn titles or Harley Quinn covers. There was a couple good ones actually from the particular finale. So something I picked up yesterday. What day is it? Anyways, no, it's Friday. Picked up Friday at work. So for those who can tell, this shelf behind me, not a lot, not a lot of light back there, but those are my NECA Ninja Turtle shelves. But to do two separate movies worth of turtles, I had to pick up another set. So my local Walmart got the NECA 2-packs, which I've been hunting for months now. So that just shows you the distribution sucks. That these came out in other parts of the country back in like January, and literally just found them on the shelves Friday when they weren't there on Thursday. So that's a different thing. Hida, what's up? Happy Easter. Sorry, I forgot about that. Happy end of Easter. Hope everybody got all the eggs and candy they wanted. We didn't do anything. I did a live stream over on the third channel this morning. It was a live stream review of a new album from Quadeca. Fantastic album. If you want to go watch that, it's about 2 hours long, but it's a fun live stream. Favorite Power Rangers show? I assume you mean series. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Obviously, the original 3 seasons of Mighty Morphin are fantastic. Um, I really enjoyed Time Force. I like the story of Time Force, even though it got very corny at some point. I like the Zords from Lightspeed Rescue because that has a bunch of cooler Megazords that I like. In Space was really good as a continuation of Mighty Morphin, but and then eventually gets to the end of the Zordon era. So I mean, there's a lot of good things. So I need a Mecha Godzilla, a NECA Mecha. You mean the new one, or you mean any of them? Because I haven't seen any of them. You know what? We could talk about Godzilla versus Kong. We can talk about it tonight. I didn't really plan on it, but if there's enough people who want to talk about it, we will. Because I did watch that twice. Watched it at home, and then I watched it in the theater. Which, it was worth seeing in the theater, if I'm honest. But the coolest thing about seeing it in the theater was two old guys. Like, they had to be in their 70s, and they were Godzilla fans. And they were commenting through the whole movie. It was hilarious. But last thing I picked up from BBTS, like I was talking about, came in the other day. Came home, it was sitting on the doorstep, which means it didn't even knock. Picked up this triple action base. Apparently, it's P Bandai. I say that because, I mean, is this not a P Bandai box? And when have you ever seen an action base that comes in a box? Almost every action base comes in a plastic dealie. So I didn't pick up just one. I'm not stupid. I picked up 4 because I want to redo at least one of my displays that needs multiple levels. So I might be redoing either IBO or 00. 00 needs to be redone. So I got to go pull up the chat where I can see it. There we go. Like, I have the chat on the screen, but there's a delay. Okay, hold on. Deca Ranger was fun. Deca Master, probably my favorite Sentai character. Deca Ranger was SPD, yeah? Okay, oh, it's actually smoky colored. I know, I'm going to do an unboxing real quick. So one thing about this is it's supposed to be able to do different sizes between HG, MG, stuff like that, but allows you to display 3 things at once off a singular base, and that's just badass in my opinion. Okay, so bags on the floor. Okay, so a definite action base, 2 base, like, obviously. And then you get what I believe is the upright part. So very different. And you can see the HG adapters here. And then you get all the rest of it. So definitely like an action base 2. Stand there, then elbow here for something. But I guess that's where this mounts. So this guy is how everybody mounts. And you could do it this way, I believe. I don't know. I'll look at the instructions. But either way, it allows you to get multi-level kind of situation happening. So that's something that I'm going to work on. So we'll see. I'll do a review and I'll do a resetup. So if I redo a 00 display, like, actually, I may not even redo one. I might just do a new 00 display because I have so many 00 kits that aren't really displayed that well. And I can actually mix and match this with normal action bases. So that's going to be something interesting in the future. Hold on. A triple action base is a lame-ass grail. Why do you say that? Characters of Deca Master and his English counterpart can't even be considered the same character. Oh, you mean Kruger? Doggy Kruger? They didn't even look the same. One's far more like lizard dog. And I don't know what the other one looks like specifically. Alright, hold on. I gotta fix my chat over here. Give me a second. Chat window. It's bothering me. Okay, there we go. That's actually the size of the window it's supposed to be. Go figure. Normally I have to trim that off because it'll show my end of the chat, but it's actually seemingly only capturing just the chat section. So that's a thing. That's cool. All right, so what's going on with you guys? What's up with y'all? Also, if you're lurking in the chat, say hi. Come chit-chat. Also, how do you like the new layout? Like, I've redone things. I've got the stuff down here, all 3 channels represented down here, and then of course the thumbnail. Just redoing things a little bit better as it goes. I mean, SPD was a decent season. Borderline unattainable. Gotta be BTS. They just have them. They're just there. And like I said, I ordered 4 of them. I think they're like $10, $12. I assume they at one point came with other sets or something. Ben R, what was that action base? That's the triple action base for those who missed it. Sorry. That's the triple action base. Oh, that was terrible. I don't know where the other one went that I had out. So I was gonna bring the first one in and show off, and then I think I set it down and completely forgot where I put it. So yeah, there's the like upright bit. I guess in theory I could put it together real quick. See what's going on. Let me look here. Okay, so oh, I see what's up. So these are these little guys here are what these mount to. So these will plug in along there. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I guess also if you did it this way, you could end up with the normal plugs out to the sides. Well, and that's got like a interesting thing going on there. I don't know what that is. Huh. So that plugs into there. Interesting. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't understand how that works. So this has a regular circle on it. Where's the other piece? See, like, this is like a tab. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going the wrong way with it. Yeah, that has like a little tab to it. Eric, what's going on? I'm taking the building squads. Yeah. Printing something big. Okay, Tony. Let's see here. Finish unpacking all my master grades before I think about displaying them. Yep. Well, the thing is, these are for more than just master grades. These can do high grades as well. Which is why I got it for the most part. Although it would be interesting to do all 3 unicorns on a single stand. Not gonna lie. Glad I didn't pay $50 a piece. Yeah, that would suck ass. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just do a very basic build. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even pay $50 for all 4 of these with shipping. I'm waiting on my front mission kits from BTS. I was going to buy from Square Enix, but they had a glitch on the website where you can only choose overnight shipping for $210. That sucks. That's absolutely not worth it. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can put this together ever so roughly. This just completely fell out. Hold on, let's stick that back in there. Wow. Normally that is, for those who usually do the action bases, that center bit usually stays in really good. That is a not even friction fit. That's going to need to be glued. Oh, buddy. There we go. Anthony. Other Anthony. I know it's Antonio, but either way. Let's look at these instructions. You guys don't get to see. Okay. Yeah, I did that part already. Alright, so a runner. That's the big runner. The big moose. The moose antlers, as it were. Okay, so let's just clip it. Excuse me. Alright, so tomorrow, assuming that nothing stupid comes up, because Monday seems to be the day that stupid things come up for now, I will be doing the Origin Grandpa review, and I will be filming the unboxing for the Double Zeta, because as far as I know, I didn't ever unbox the Double Zeta. I don't remember. Okay. So, hey, don't do that. It's a little hard to do this because all the light's in my face. Been going back and building old kits I've always wanted but avoided. Just picked up the HG though. I was about to ask. Yeah, that's always one I wanted to build but never wanted to build. I guess, and that's one of the things like you're saying. It's like I kind of wanted to build it, but I also didn't. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Okay, so it's these. Can put it. Okay, so I was wrong about how this assembles. So you attach this anywhere along there. So let's call it here. Is it actually octagonal? Yeah, it is. Okay, so you can set the angle for it. So that's interesting. Sorry, I'm forgetting where the camera is. Give me a second. Also, my thingy is a little loose. I just ordered on Amazon a new swing arm, I guess, for my lights and stuff because I was getting real tired. Okay, so I'm just doing it this way for the heck of it. Okay, so need the A runner. Need A7. That's this guy right here. So I might have been wrong. I guess you can. Hold on, let's see here. So A guy goes here. Interesting. Okay. So that's a center mount. I really had the concept of this backwards in my brain. All right, so A9 is all of these. Carlos Perez. What's up? Ah, everything's falling. You need to do the fast. I want you to suffer like I have many times. That's not nice. See, the thing is, I can't suffer like you, Eric, because I'm not going to paint it completely like you did. And wait, have you done the Faz? I feel like you're mocking me for something you didn't do yet. Okay, so what are these things? See, I don't know what the hell this is. Like, that shape doesn't make any sense. It's like a big rounded off thingy. I have no idea. B3, that's the HG sizes. Okay. So let's just... those triples will give me a ton of mileage. Yeah, I don't think that needed to be offset on either a particular side. Looks like this side is about as good as it gets. Now see, here's the thing about this. These are only in here by friction. So you gotta hope you don't put anything super heavy on it. It's in the ever-growing backlog. So I can't suffer like you. No, if I had put the Providence on there, that would be suffering like you. Except once again, I'm not gonna paint it. I don't know, I thought about, because I have so much paint right now after the Halo project, I thought about doing another custom kit. Packing with Black TriStar RG set and Gundam Base exclusive. That explains why the box looks the way it does. And that totally makes sense that it would be a Black TriStar set. Okay, oops, that's upside down. And guys, I think I'm going to be setting up a Twitch for live stream builds. I've very recently got into Twitch, and I have a friend who's already on Twitch who said that she'll help me set up stuff. So I'll probably be doing that soon. I know it's nothing new, but it'd be new to me, because frankly, live stream builds on YouTube's doesn't really work out. Twitch actually has a pretty good following, actually. Digs that. Okay, now let's see this. Alright, so that's if you use that one. So I guess you could use this as a shorter upright. Okay. Oh, okay, so those ones are for if you have like the square adapter that clips onto the crotch. Like on a Zaku. Okay, so you got the small guy there. I don't know what the one with the tab on it is actually for. I can't tell but via the pictures. It looks like a very specific grandpa kit. I have no idea. That's a very weird center adapter. That's all I know. Hold on. But I like the fact that it comes with different adapters. You do have shorter uprights if you need them, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's center bit. I mean, this guy just does not stay here. Jason, what's up? Jason, you missed the Power Rangers talk. Damn it. Okay, so it's a tree. It's a tree. Yeah, so I mean, I could do. So if I wanted to redo, like, say, my Graham Acre display, so that's both versions of his flag, the Brave and Susanoo and the other one I can't remember the name of, but this would give me a good display option for each of them and can have a nice staggered, like, flight stand sort of. So that's be pretty cool. But if I do it for 00, then it's going to be in 00 October. You guys should know that, right? That had a clear frame. I don't know. The MG00 Quanta. I know there's a 00 Quanta clear kit. It's on because it's on P Bandai. But I don't know if it has a clear frame or just a clear body. That's a good question. I don't buy clear garbage, so that's something I don't know offhand. Hold on. I want to redeem myself with another Providence, but meh. Okay. Hold on. It's been going good for a friend of mine. I think you could do good there, man, too. Yeah. Plus, I already know Seth builds over there, so that's one thing. Oh, my phone was actually locked. Give me a second. I'm going to go see about this clear MG 00. Fuck all that you're asking for. Hold on. Premium Bandai. I knew it was already in my thumbnails. What are you building? Actually, I'm not building anything tonight. I was putting together that triple stand. Why is my phone acting as though everything reset? Hold on, let's go to the Gundam. I hate how the P Bandai website is set up because you go to Gundam and then it brings up everything Gundam, which is mostly merch, almost nothing kit-wise. Although that Char Aznavour pin is pretty neat, if I'm honest. Wow, why is it only showing like 14 things? What the hell? Hold on. Let me just... Okay, there we go. That brought up everything. Okay, hold on. I have the MG00 Quanta special coating, but it's metallic pink. That's the Trans Am one. Give me a second. Oh, I went all the way to the end like a dummy. I hit the wrong button. Seriously, though, the P Bandai website's kind of stupid. Also, the fact that it shows you things that are no longer available. It's like, look, if you can't buy it, why are you showing it to me? Also, I don't know if I can still get them, but they have these 00 postcard books. I thought about getting those. Just something to fill out 00 October this year. Which is already going to be a pain in my ass if I can't get new kits. Gundam Base shifted on Silver Freedom 2.0 MG. Cool. Red animator? Red animator? Definitely don't need that. Oh, you know what? I did see a Silver Freedom thing, but I thought it was an HG. I wasn't paying attention. I definitely don't need any more Freedom 2.0s. MG Double Quanta clear version. Nah, frame is solid. But yeah, it does exist. I mean, normal color clear 00 Quanta does exist. It's on the P Bandai store. But I don't think you're going to get it with a clear frame. I personally wouldn't want a clear frame thing. X Mattingly. What? Have you seen the new Beastbox Rhinoceros Beetle? Of course I have. I follow 52 Toys on all the things. I see all of the things that come. One of these days I'll start doing news related to them. Gundam base crap. Yep, there's all these things. Okay, so other things I don't need. Cool. But yes, so there, that answered your question. They do have a clear version of it, but not a clear thing. I've got the MG00XN Riser 7 Swords on my backlog, but I can do better than 2 00 Gundams. Yep. Thinking about 00 with glowing Psycho Frame. What? How are you going to manage that? 00 doesn't have Psycho Frame. Now you're just making shit up. Oh, I didn't realize 2 separate people said that. Oh, you wanted to give it like a Psycho Frame with a clear frame. No, that doesn't exist. Do you think the metallic silver Gundam marker is worth it over the Molto liquid chrome? It depends on what you're doing. If you want things to look like chrome, no, you go with the Molto. Moloto. But silver Gundam marker looks good in its own right, but you should be using the airbrush. Gundam marker airbrush if you've got that. I have bought around 300 Gunpla kits since November. That's insane. That's a lot of money. I hope you're paying like next to nothing for them. Since November, I think I may have bought like 7. It's like I still have a backlog. Like, so that's my current thing, is getting through my backlog enough that when we move here in a couple months, I say a couple, I guess it'll be a couple, June-ish. We got to get a new apartment or a new house or something. We're tired of this place. If you followed me long enough and you've seen the vlogs, you know the hell we've been through. And we're done being here, so that's the thing. You know, the funny thing is that you tried to make that not cussing and it still caught it. The system is smarter than you sometimes. You're just making shit up. I don't know where it's gonna. There it goes. That's how much the delay is. Sorry, also, I'm looking at the chat on my screen over here, but the chat is over here. I guess I can move it. But either way. But yeah, no, like I said, reviewing the Origin Grandpa and doing a comparison between that, the global version, and the revived version. And the other day, I was looking, I was like, what other versions of the Grandpa have I done in HG that I completely forgot about? And I was like, oh yeah, I did the whole GBN base Gundam, which is technically a Grandpa. Moving is gonna suck, but I'm ready for it, man. Thing is, I'm fairly methodical when it comes to packing stuff. So, like, for the detolfs, for all the Gundams, you know, I've got endless boxes. I haven't saved all of them anymore. I've thrown away quite a lot. But packing them up, I mean, I could probably get my entire Gunpla wall, or the Tolf wall, as it were. I could probably get that completely packed in a few hours with a little bit of help. You know, just somebody basically wrapping stuff up and putting them in boxes. And then just basically go detolf to detolf. It's only the ones that get, like, new Gundam and stuff like that, where it's got a lot of bits hanging off, that's gonna suck. Inked Gunpla, what's going on? I bought about 10 high mocks. Why would you buy that many high mocks? Unless you're troop building. $4 or $5. What's shipping? I assume you mean a piece. It'd be nice to place it's better. Yeah, no, we have to get out of here. It's just I can't, like, just the water problems, the rodent problems, which seem to still be happening, but not as bad as they used to, and the fact that our good neighbors are slowly leaving. Our really nice neighbor that we really love and don't want to lose is moving out the same month as us. She was supposed to be gone already, but the house that she wanted to move into, they haven't got pre-approval for yet, so she actually has to pay out the ass to stay here an extra 3 months to hopefully be able to do that. And if she doesn't, then she's got a whole other problem on her hands. We don't have time to house shop, like properly house shop, because we don't have enough money to put down on something. But, you know, even if we move to a new place that's more expensive, but a hell of a lot newer and a hell of a lot better off, um, then we can make up the difference in the cash for the most part. How long have we been here? We moved in here in 2016, I believe. Yeah, we didn't even make it a year at our either 2016 or 2017. Whatever year I started my channel, so 2016. Yes. Hold on. So yeah, so our first apartment flooded, and then we moved here, and it was just off and on bullshit for a long time. Either it's terrible neighbors, or water problems, or rodent problems, like I stated. So, getting into a new place, and I no longer want to be on the ground floor. Um, I don't want anybody above me ever if I can help it. If we can get into like a rented townhome, like that's in an apartment complex, then I'd be down for that. You know how they'll have the 2-story with a garage. If one of those comes up, that's my goal. That's what I want. So that way we can have enough room. If we can get a garage, cool. And then if we can not have anybody above us except ourselves, then that's my thing. Do you have good odds of getting your security deposit back? More than likely. I mean, like, I haven't done as much damage to this place as they've done. Finally, yeah, that's the idea. Finally, hopefully moving. Let's see. Do you agree that Arios is a very underrated Gundam? I mean, sure. I mean, Arios was fine. It's kind of just an in-betweener. Do you even have been there? It's always fancy to ride when you're house shopping while at rental. Yeah. I mean, we're fine with renting, except that all the prices around here have skyrocketed. And they want to raise the rent again here, so they already want us to pay like $1,000 for this shithole, and be like, for $400 more, we can have a virtually brand new apartment, like maybe a year old, but it's bigger. Like per square foot, this place is not worth $1,000. They just have to keep upping their price either because they have less people living here, or they have to do so many more repairs and updates. Every time they update another apartment, or they're updating the swimming pool that nobody's been able to use for a year due to COVID, they want us to pay for that. They wanted to build a dog park, and then they never did. Um, they have like dog shit areas, but no dog park. And so they never got around to doing that. They never got around to removing all the trees that are endangering buildings. Um, Never got around to putting gutters on any of the buildings, which is why we have water problems. So it's just, you know, they mismanage their money. It's like, what the fuck are you spending your money on that you're not doing any of the improvements you claimed you would, and then you charge us more money? Yeah, 1,000. You've been here, Mitchell, and you know the bullshit I've been through. So it's like, yeah, they right now we pay 940, and we had to talk them down to that. They wanted 960, and I said, really? With all the bullshit that we've been through, you want me to pay 960? I was like, 930. And they're like, can you do 940? I was like, I guess we can do 940, but we're getting out of here. Seeing house for rent at $1,600 at 2,200 square foot. Yeah, no, I understand that. That is beyond our budget though. 1,400 is on the top end of our budget, and that's with me helping with rent. Here, I paid for all other bills, and the wife pays the rent. But now we have no car notes. I've only got a little bit of debt left. So realistically, with her making more money, me spending less money, but earning roughly the same, we should be able to afford a nicer place. No problem. Got a banned landlord. Yeah, and I think it's possible the company, it has changed hands again, which might be part of the problem, but buying more property to ignore. Something. I don't know. And it's fine if they want to, because not our apartment was upgraded. I know this is one of these random topics, but it's kind of what this show does anyways. So our apartment was upgraded. We didn't, oh, sorry. I gotta remember to look at the real chat, not the, I'm just gonna drag this over here. That's more than my mortgage. Yeah. So my thing is, if I can avoid buying a house, so therefore I don't have to incur most of the bullshit that goes with having to own a house, and rather just rent and then just deal with whatever, I'm fine with that. But it's got to be worth it. Right now, there are places that want like $1.80 a square foot, and it's getting stupid. And it's like, that better be top of the line fucking everything. I better be not be paying extra for anything. That better include a parking spot, a garage. That better have like all amenities inside and outside the apartment. But if it's gonna be like the ones we were really looking at was like 1,200 square feet at like 1,400, which is pretty good in my mind. I personally, I'm dollar square foot kind of person, $1.10 max. But when you start getting $1.80 a square foot, it's insane. Mortgage only $700 for 200 square foot. Yeah, I mean, good for you. Well, the thing is, management hasn't changed here, but owners possibly has. Hello, whoever you are. Rience, Bernal Damasco. Hi. Yeah, at this point, I'm just sitting here talking. No real goal for it tonight. Just hanging out and do whatever. But no, we knew we had a bad landlord for the most part when they wouldn't allow us to request specific repair people when our apartment flooded or we had water damage. And we wanted ServPro specifically because they do a fantastic job. Feels like everywhere in Texas is getting pricey. Yeah, that's what happens when more and more people start moving here. And specifically where we are, they said that it's a booming market and they're building houses like crazy. I was like, yeah, but normal people can't afford that, you know. It's like the average home cost is like, and I mean average is like 260 around here. And like that doesn't sound like much, but then you realize that's a small-ish house in most of these new neighborhoods because they keep building these brand new neighborhoods where your neighbors are right on top of you. You have almost no kind of yard, and you have an average size 2-story house maybe, and then they charge you 300 grand for it. It's fucking stupid. Houston area, yeah. Come with garage spaces. Some do. Usually, if it comes with a garage, it's usually detached. Like they'll do the row of garages, and then like you get yours, and you know you've got garage neighbors, so to speak. But when I'm talking about that, I was more referring to like standalone townhome types. Like that's one thing that is strangely prevalent. Like they'll have normal apartment buildings, and then off to one corner, they'll have like a whole chunk of just townhomes that are, you know, attached to each other, but then each one has its own garage, you know, and it's 2-story, that kind of shit, you know. But other ones, yeah, there's covered parking or garage parking, depending. Now, if I got a garage, I probably wouldn't even use it for my car. I would probably be using it for a workshop, you know, because all my power tools and stuff are at my parents' house, and I hate having to go there to do any projects. So if I could actually have a garage that I could work out of, I definitely would. I've seen a lot of Texans here in Michigan. That's weird. There's a lot of Michiganders here in Texas. Excuse me. I made some good salsa. I'm burping it. Where was it? The income from tenants goes to buying more property utilities, pushing property values up, and justifying increasing rent. Free market 13. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that anything, and here's the crazy part. So this apartment complex is old. I think it's from I know it's from the 70s. I just don't remember exactly which year. I think it's somewhere 78 or something. Not even the oldest apartment I've ever been in, but these apartments with updates, and now all the problems. We can't even use our laundry. Half our laundry equipment is locked down now because somebody keeps trying to steal or break into the card machine. So we only have one laundry room that's open. So it's stupid. So wherever we go, we want built-in laundry stuff. Really interesting. Well, like I said, I'm not in Houston proper, but I'm sure that there's a lot of those that have some type of garage attachment. Some new apartments are being built off the ground and like have the whole parking storage underneath. Parking storage? Parking garage? Alright, see you later, Ben. Thanks for coming by. Between 2 and 5 residential properties for every resident in the country, so yet somehow there's a building market and a housing shortage. Yeah, housing shortage I think comes down to nobody's able to afford the housing they're building because they're allowed to I think the biggest problem with it for me is that there's no regulation on it, so people can say that a 1,500 square foot house is worth $250,000 because it's in this neighborhood. I was like, no, it's not. Especially when you only took 8 weeks to build it, and the foundation is cracked because you built the house before the foundation had settled. You know, plumbing is leaking, the roof leaks because you built it like shit. You've got electrical that makes no sense, kind of thing. Did it come with shag carpeting? No, it came with decent carpeting. I will say that our carpet is okay. Um, I will say the carpet in this room is definitely going to have to be replaced. I've had some spills in here between paint and thinner and coffee and cokes. Like the time I knocked over a full big old like Yeti of coffee over onto the floor in the middle of a live stream because I forgot it was behind my computer screen. Um, that got really messy. So in here, the carpet's got to go, which is probably a good idea, anyways. Um, yeah, exactly. Yep. It's just I and part of our original idea, what we wanted to do was move on to my parents' land and like help them out. Like if we could have moved in, like run new plumbing and stuff like that, and set up for a double wide trailer, something like that. Because they've got really nice double wides now. Call it manufactured homes. Um, so that was part of our idea to do that, and then just the way it looks now is that that's not going to be a possibility. Because we could have pulled that together probably fairly quickly and affordable, you know. Here in Maryland, they like to build house on giant wetland, tons of crack basements. Yeah, no, I mean I think most, I say most. So unboxing art has a big problem with his basement leaking. He had a big leak, but then he also had his sump in his basement, because the line went out to the road. That was actually blocked really far down, and they ran. I think he said they ran a snake from the outlet from the actual pipe that went out, and they pulled out like a clog that was like this big of just roots and grass and dirt. And then once it did that, the sump just started. But yeah, his basement, he talks about how it gets a lot of moisture and a lot of water in it. But then there's some places like for instance Bobby's skull face. His basement is like just an entire another part of his house. Like it's completely finished, and not to mention it's a gigantic man cave slash nerd area slash podcast room slash movie theater. It's like a third story on his house. But then other people say how unusable their basement is except for damp storage, basically. So yeah, I don't even understand how that works. It's almost like parts of Maryland are as bad as parts of Houston, where Houston is basically a swamp, you know. And that's the other thing. I want to make sure wherever it is we move that we're not in a floody-ish area. Like we're in a good high zone here. The only flooding we would have had to worry about was literally there's no drainage out front in our flower beds, so the water was trapped in there. I literally had to dig a trench from the bedroom window, on the other side of that wall, all the way across and then out to the sidewalk so that it would actually drain during rainstorms, or the water would get like 8 or 9 inches deep out there. It's kind of stupid, and that's one reason why I bitch that we don't have gutters. Properties are either aging in disrepair or built so ramshackle cheaply that they won't last as long as a trailer. Yeah, I know. That's what's really funny about it. I mean, if I didn't have all of this, like if I wasn't into collecting stuff, I would just go for a tiny house. Like, I think they're cool. I think they're pretty badass. The other thing is like if it came down to it, put my parents, because their house is falling apart, put my parents in a tiny house. Even if we moved it on to like put a tiny house on their property and just hooked everything up that already exists. Um, just so they wouldn't have to deal with that big ass house anymore. They don't really need the big house anymore, but one of those little tiny manufactured jobbies would be perfect for both of them, or at least one of them. Fallout of lifestyleism. There's a lot of problems. I gotta run a dehumidifier in my basement a lot in warmer weather, I bet. Yeah, and then it isn't cheap to seal and waterproof those things from what Arthur what Arthur told me. I mean, I've seen on repair shows and stuff like that where they basically have to dig out, you know, 2 feet or something away from the entire perimeter of the basement, dig all the way down, essentially make it a French drain, and then seal the whole outside with whatever, you know. I used to work for a home builder. Can verify they're building high dollar homes with cheapest material possible. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, they're building low dollar houses with even cheaper materials, which is insane. I just don't. I don't get it. Just throwing them up as fast as possible, and then they fall the fuck apart. I mean, to be fair, my parents' house is. Let's see, when did we move out there? Mid '80s. So 30. It's a little younger than I am, I should say. I helped build the house, so I was around when it was being built. So the house is about 34 years old, and it's only really started falling apart in the last few years. And that's because it was not built on an actual foundation, which is insane. But that's what happens when my dad doesn't follow up with the guy who, he paid to put up the quote unquote foundation. But the fact that it took so long, and neighbors basically putting all their drainage into my parents' yard, and several really bad storms to finally get the ground to erode out from under it to where the back half is actually kind of falling off. So it sucks. Used to own a home. Okay. Yeah, that's where, like I say, for me, it's better off renting because if shit goes wrong, I'm not on the hook for it, and also you can get out of it a lot easier without having to sell it. Crocker Box says, "Yep, their attitude when buyers complain as well. You got a warranty." Uh huh. Yeah, no, I don't get it. Like that's one reason why I looked at it and like, okay, so if if it came down to it, I mean, I would live in on my parents' property again. You know, family is all around there. It's not massively inconvenient. Um, it's really the main road nearby is getting widened and turned into a main thoroughfare, so that it's more convenient to get in and out and around. But it just I don't know. If they would sell us half the land, I would probably go with that. I mean, and then yeah, I guess you're not allowed to sell land for less than its value. Something so like if they wanted to sell me the land for like 10 grand, just half of it, I guess they couldn't do that somehow. It's like why? It's like who are you to tell me what my land is worth selling for? You know, I know they want to tax the fuck out of everything. That's one reason why I don't want to own if I can rent. But if it came down to it, like I said, if I could spend as little as possible, because you can get a good trailer for like 45,000, which is, and I mean that's like a good trailer, and then have the land. So if I could roll all of that together for like 65 grand, I would do it. At least you're not in North VA. Most apartments 3 to 4K for only 2 bedrooms near Arlington. Yeah, I was talking about that with somebody who said, "Man, you're getting close to like those New York prices." I'm like, "No, it's like New York apartments for shit that's smaller than mine is like 3 or 4 grand." There's benefit in having a lot less financial liability when you're renting for sure. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Well, I was informed by watching a guy that I can't remember his name, but he's a billionaire, so he kind of knows what he's talking about. You should not own anything that isn't making you money. Otherwise, it's not really an investment. So where he actually lived, he was renting, but all the property he owned was making him money. So he owned however many apartment complexes or condos, and so he was making money off of all the land he owned, and anything he was using for personal use was being rented or leased. Even his vehicles were leased. So that's the way he looked at it. We rent from my in-laws in the house their parents built. Yeah, no, I mean, there are like if you were to look at the studs, like because I think my parents' house was built on real 2x4s, so all the walls are a little bit more beefy. It's just the fact that it wasn't built on solid ground. If the house had been built on a proper foundation, it could still go. Like we would move back in and when my parents pass and just take it over and just remodel. Um, Actually, if it had been built on a proper foundation, it could have actually utilized the second story. So the house my parents have, the house I grew up in, was designed to be 2 stories. The only thing that was lacking was like dormers. So if you added some dormers to the front and the back, you could have a completely usable upstairs. It has a massive, massive attic, you know. So it could have been something. So if it had been on a, it's a good thing we never tried because it took until things started literally coming out from under and the floor started sinking that we discovered that it was not on a solid foundation. Life is more than an investment. So we're not talking about life. We're talking about places to rent and live. Because most things that people tell you to invest in actually just end up costing you money. It doesn't actually gain you any money at any point. But yeah, no, the market is trash. And it's getting worse. I don't want to get into political nonsense, but yeah, it's a mess. So there's that. Oh, my back. Oh, it's been a long week. Oh yeah, I got to review. Got to review this guy too. New Galvatron. New Age Galvatron, and yeah, I shared the New Age Bumblebee / Cliff Jumper. There's a lot of new and cool things, and I did get a hold of Chosen Prime finally. Had to call them, which went to a voicemail, and then they texted me, which is a weird way to do business. Um, and I told them what was going on. I sent them pictures of the thing. They're like, "Well, we'll see if we can." Instead of having to send you a whole new one, we'll see if we can just scavenge the part we need off of another thing. And I have not heard back for like 4 or 5 days. So that's the thing. We're saying goodbye as a boat. True. Or Mercedes. Well, a new Mercedes. If you can buy an old Mercedes, like that it's used, still has some warranty on it, or that you can pay off very quickly. That's another thing. Yeah. But no, the wings for the expanded wings for Unicron, still waiting on ones that I can use. So hopefully they send me that part pretty quick, because they said if it's they can just send me that part, which I guess ends up shorting someone else that part. So I don't know what's going on there. Um, it's like just open the box and make sure they're perfect before you send them, you know. But if it saves them having to send mine back and then send me another one, I guess that's what they're gonna do. But I have not heard back, so I'm gonna double check with them tomorrow. Because I know like Chosen Prime is a very small operation, and like with cons and stuff like that being shut down this year, it's kind of hurt their business, even though they're still trying to sell shit like crazy. What else do I gotta do? Okay, so I've got all the Beast Box things over there. I need to review those as well. I've already done out the box stuff for the Patreoners. So that's good to go. I've got a thing down here that was a Patreon only review because I don't feel like doing a proper review for it, but I did a very like a long out the box reaction to it. I've got a cute little Plunderling guy like for the secondary channel. Obviously, this channel is all about robots and models. But this is fantastic. This is a fantastic little figure from Plunderlings. I wish I had ordered more of these. They go really really fast. What was the other thing I ordered on Amazon? I ordered. Oh, I know what I ordered. It took me a minute. I'll show it off when it gets here. So I had reward points, and apparently I could apply them to Amazon purchases, which fuck if I didn't know that. It took me a while. I had to dig. I'm like, okay, how do I actually use these points from my credit card? And none of them are like cash back options. They were just applied to other things. So with all the fun large robots I bought last year, built up a lot of points. So I was able to use a bunch of shit to buy on Amazon. So, new boom arm thingy for my lovely microphone here, because the one that all of this is attached to sucks ass. 52 Toys made another crab. Yeah, I don't care about the crabs, to be totally honest. Like, the reason I don't care about the crabs is there's not a big variety. Like, there's, like, you just getting too, they're just getting multicolored. They're not changing them up enough. That's my biggest problem with it. So, and then, like, they did the race car version that was an exclusive that normal people in America couldn't buy. Then they got the blue icy looking one. I don't really care about that one. It's like, change it up a little bit more. Just like the white shark. Other than a repaint, it's the exact same thing as Sharkira, so I really don't care about getting that one. Shut up, phone. Um, Plan to review Windblade from Flame Toys. I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know if I want it, considering it's a model. I am getting like virtually all the other stuff that 52 Toys has coming, Beast Box wise. So I've got the brown Brachio on order. I didn't get what's the other one? What's the plesiosaur? I don't have that one yet, but it's still basically sitting there at BBTS. I can get one anytime. There's a special zoo set that they have at Chosen Prime. It comes with like two different sets of penguins, different hippo, different rhino, different tiger. So considering getting that set, except it is pricey, but considering there's like 4 or 5 things in there, I might get it. But the main thing is I wanted to get the penguin sets, not for me, but for someone else who really loves penguins, but he decided to fuck off. So he doesn't get cool penguin bots anymore. I just won an Iron Club and waiting a couple months on that. That sucks. One of each type. Yeah, at least when it changes it up, that makes it worth it. What else is it? So the Beetle, looking forward to that. Hope they do more repaints of that one. You know, the different color schemes. Maybe a nice iridescent color scheme would be badass. There's a couple other ones. They showed one off that's clearly going to be like an owl. And I think they talked about an eagle coming as well. So they're doing more in the birds. Mantis, the Mantis one looks pretty badass, so I want to get that. So eventually I'm going to have to start breaking them up into different things. Like I thought about doing them like the way you have, can't really see behind me here, so I have them all. Stupid reverse camera. So I have them back there, so I kind of want to do it to where like you get like the kind of woodlandy creatures or like the plains and stuff like that, and then have like a kind of a chunk of the shelf gone, and then everything below that would be the water creatures, like have them displayed like hung or whatever, kind of like I do with my jets, so that they're like swimming and whatnot. I think that would be fun. Dinosaurs all together. Oh, the D10 or Dio 2.0 that they've been teasing for fucking ever. I wish I could get their stuff sooner. I've reached out to them and they have not replied for me to get stuff to review, early. But yeah, they haven't got there. Penguins meet, but the engineering is crap. I mean, there's not much to them. That's the thing. They make a scorpion. I'm pretty sure they'll make a scorpion. That's pretty damn easy. Because I mean, they got spiders and they got crabs. Not a whole lot in there. I would think they would do the scorpion a lot like the dragon, which if you guys saw, the dragon is a cool thing, Chinese dragon. Oh, so they're kind of going with a zodiac thing there. So we're gonna get more things in the Chinese zodiac there. Oh, I do have the deep one. That is an interesting combiner. The alternate deep one, alternate color one, I have that on pre-order. Actually, let's just entire wall together from box chargers. Yeah, eventually I'm just not going to have the box chargers as part of the displays. They'll just be put away or thrown away. Hold on. Let me just go do a thing here. I'm just going to go over here. Okay, so Pantera, that's one. I forgot I can't very easily do a screen share. Let me see here. Hold on. Window capture. Give me a second. Is that it? Yeah. Whoa. Oops. Hold on. It took over everything. Dang it. I can't reset it. Hold on. Oh, that's why. I forgot I had it. Give me a second. There we go. Let's just put this right behind my face. There we go. There we go. Took a second. Hold on. No, just kind of just sort of do the thing. I gotta play with this thing live. Hold on. That's not actually moving the way it should. Hold on. It changed how this operates. A little different. There we go. Okay. Oh, Isopod would be awesome. Magnets are too weak on the Ice Cube. Oh, mine's are actually pretty good. Enough to display different factions. Ought to be a cool display. Yep. Hope someone out there makes an animal transformer that turns into a hollow live curls. No. Or seeing a diecast worker robot release. Oh yeah, that thing. Because I had the thing that goes with that. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, product search page. So, Green Dragon, I already have that guy. Obviously, it'll be done. Pantera, looking forward to that one. The nice Ravage Dealing. Alien Queen, obviously got that. Teardrop, got that. Oh, yeah, I forgot they're doing. This looks for anything 52. There we go. Alright. Pantera, that. Okay, so Leonardo, got that. Obviously, got that one. The Stegosaurus slash Godzilla. That was funny. They did that whole post the other day of a JoJo with one of those doing Godzilla versus Kong. I thought that was hilarious. I'll make sure I'm moving the right thing. There we go. Jetsam. That's probably one of my new favorites. Okay, so here's something interesting about the more aquatic ones. They all seem to be actually vehicles. Like I'll cover it in the review, but Jetsam is not like a turtle robot. It is a submarine, which is interesting. Darkwave, that's one I couldn't think of. So I need to get Darkwave. Can't wait to get Toxicorn. I think that's a really good one. So once again, that's going in their Zodiac line. Thrash Hard, so that's like the Ankylosaurus, or however you want to say that. Ankylosaurus. Obviously, Shakira. Got Torado, got that one. Thunderhoof. I like that one. I really dig the color scheme on that one. Okay, so there's your Cannibal. Rumblebeat. I still want to get the other parrot, the like brown and green one. That was like a one you just can't get. Ghost Dog Original. I have not ordered the Joe Stark. I'm considering getting the Joe Stark. What do you guys think? Get the Iron Man. Get the Iron Man JoJo. Big Power is good. I don't have a normal Raiden. I only have the blue armor version. So maybe that'll be worth getting too while I've got a little bit of money. Trident. See, like there's the icy version of Trident, and I could care less. Like it looks the same, but just slightly colored different. There's the Giovanna, the banana version of that one. Yeah, see the icy one. Icy Boy. I don't care about. I mean, this just it doesn't do it for me. Also, that's weird to put it on a escalator. I don't know what. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Sonic Ripple, I guess. Is that the name of it? Oh, I still need an original JoJo, so I might get that too. At this point, I'm shopping. So get an original JoJo, get a normal Raiden, and stuff like that. Can't get a Behemoth, obviously that's sold out, damn it. And then the 1.5s are sold out. This obviously isn't everything. I got rid of a few. Like the Mahjong set. Let me see here. Go back to Mega Box. I know what it is. I put the space there. So yeah, the Deep One Elite. That's that one I gotta get. I think I have it on pre-order, but you know. Then the Landbreaker Normal. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that. Yeah, you don't like the Icy Boy either. Landbreaker Normal. I don't know about that. Don't care about the Getter Robos. I need an original Alien bot. Power Loader was pretty good, except the hoses keep popping off. I don't have a Predator yet either. I considered that, but I guess maybe just if for no other reason but to go with the aliens. He's cool, but like for me, some of these Mega Box ones don't work in the same way, you know. Also, they have the clear version, which I thought was a cool idea. I don't know. I like Predator, but I don't think I need Predator things. You know what I mean? But yeah, something about this. Something about this screen. Something about this one. I just digs it. I really like this color scheme. I don't know what it is. Deet. Some weird ass versions. Oh, I have damage. I have damage on mine. I don't know if I pushed stuff the wrong direction or what, but I got some damage on mine. See, the way that Elite is written right there reminds me of Nerf. Like it's supposed to look like a Nerf gun. But the Azure Dragon, this is so cool. That's one of the coolest, and like that is engineered incredibly well. Hold on, where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Get rid of all that. That's barely a redeco. It's a filter adjustment. Thank you. But yeah, so definitely have to get something in those lines. But like, I wanna order more Gunpla, but right now everything is like short. I don't know. Like Gundam Planet has virtually nothing in stock, which I think is crazy, except for like stuff that came in like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, something about getting Megabox characters throws me off, and that's not even considering the Disney princess stuff. You know what I mean? If you guys saw those, I don't know how many people are watching. Like 9. Hi. Can't wait for a new series to come out that I can review on Sunday nights by myself because I don't have anybody to review with. I'm gonna be taking auditions for co-host. Let's see. Let's go over here. Hold on. Okay. Real lobster is kind of blue. If they could actually give you a blue lobster, that would be badass. I'm down for that. Okay. Lots of OG Gunpla and trapped ships off the coast of LA. That's weird. Yeah, what's going on with that? Alright, so over here on TF Source, they've got them too. So they've got Reaper already up for pre-order. For some reason, BBTS doesn't. Great White, like I said, not 100% interested in this one. Just due to the fact it's not as cool. Like, if it had come first, the funny thing is I would definitely get it over Sharkira. But there's nothing about this that makes me want it. I mean, if they want me to buy more sharks, they better start giving me, like, hammerheads or sawtooth, you know, something like that. This isn't special enough to get me to buy it. Also, what do you think rescue vehicle they'll do for the sharks? It's crawfish. Yeah, it's crawfish, not a lobster. I always called it a lobster, but hell, you get blue crawfish too. I've seen them. Damn it. Yeah, see, like these right here, fantasy box. It bothers me that these are called fantasy boxes and they're Disney princesses, which are basically shell formers. They just kind of they look like Lego characters. I'm not remotely gonna buy these. No. Oh, that was the wifey. Like, what? Sure. I mean, yeah, obviously you're gonna get this for your little girl or your little boy if they really want it. But I mean, like, as it goes, this is about as lazy as it gets. Hammerhead would be awesome because you could just fold. You guys can't see me, but you could just fold the head in half, tuck it away. Let's see if they have anything else that's different. Yeah, see, look, all this shit's out of stock. Like, they're becoming so popular that their stuff doesn't stay in stock when it comes in. Also, you guys need to go like rally for me. Like tell 52 Toys you want to see them promote my reviews because they don't. It's like I have like tagged them in every single review I've ever done, every post I've ever done. They only started liking the last couple, but they otherwise have completely ignored my shit. I'll just do the search. They're 52 Toys. Bronies might be into those. Hey, you never know. They might actually do that too. Eventually, you're gonna run out of them. Yeah, you mean get caught up? I mean, I don't know where they're going with this. Oh, I see. I wish I could get to Johnny. That was such a cool camo set, and I didn't get him. I got the camo D10 though. See, look, everything's out of stock everywhere. Essentially, I was happy to finally get Space Anthem. Yeah, see, nobody wants Icy Boy. Everybody's got it in stock. Gunpla in the local shop said the order was HGMGs are not on order list from Bluefin for some reason. I think things are just backed up. Like, it's really strange. Like, shut up, Facebook. It just seems like they're just not able to get things right now. And, you know, if that's a problem, then it's a problem. Okay, so here's the set I was talking about. And I have not seen this anywhere else. So, Chimelong Safari Park set. That's what it's called. You guys can see. Come on. Yeah, so it comes with 5 or 6. There we go. So it comes with this version of a rhino, which is pretty neat in my opinion. A new like clear blue icy penguin set, which is kind of cool. And then another set of penguins, which I think is meant to look a little bit more real or more emperor looking, or king. Evergreen's fault. You think it's Evergreen's fault? Okay. I blame Pewd, Seed and Stream, and Gunpla. Yeah, but not for a while. He hasn't built one in a while. Pretty much their American Evangelist. Yeah, but they share Piog's reviews, which is fine. Piog is older and been around a very long time. Ordered 6 on BBTS and only got 3. That's odd. They got a big order. MG Gunpla was Canadian Gundam. Yeah, probably had to go around another way. Now, this version of the Hippo is pretty freaking cool. I don't know, it just looks neat to me. Actually, since I don't have any of the hippos, that actually is good. I don't have a hippo at all. Now, another one that I could care less about, another version of Leviathan, which I think is still the most useless one so far. I mean, at least paint the freaking JoJo, you know? At least the mini sub thingies are okay. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, this version of the White Tiger. Look at this. This is actually a different version of a White Tiger than the other one. So that's like 3 out of the 6 I care about, you know. But that's a set that I'd definitely be willing to get. Yeah, okay, so you get the Banger, and the Emperor Penguin, or Banger, which is the Bengal Tiger, Emperor style penguin, Glacier, whatever, Hippo, Rhinoceros, right? What? Rincodon. Oh, did I miss the rhino? Oh yeah, the rhino's black and white. That's right. For me, your reviews show up first on YouTube search. Well, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, the wind up key is a neat thing. But for some reason they abandoned that whole wind up toy thing. Like only those two use it, for what I can see. Yeah, but does that only come up because you're uh subscribed? Because that could definitely be a reason why. Dang it. But yeah. Let me disable this real quick. There we go. I'm back. So I need more Transformer homages from Beastbox. Because they're going to give us like a T-Rex thing that is not colored like Grimlock. Or at least, what's his ass? Trypticon. Then what are they doing with my life? I mean, they've already done 2 homages that I can tell for sure. Pantera and the Landbreaker Elite. So those are ones that are definite homages already. So they better give us something. Although with the shark, they could give us a what's his name? Not Sharkbite. What was his name? You know what I'm talking about. The stupid Sharkbite. There's no crabs. Mr. Krabs. Got more reviews than other dudes. Maybe, but I mean, it doesn't mean I have the most views. So, like, obviously, companies like that, they care about it being seen. I mean, many of them have thousands of views. So, I mean, that's not really a thing. But, if Piog goes, hey, I've got however many hundreds of thousands of subscribers, he literally go, hey, here's this. Because, I mean, if I tag them in every time I post one of my reviews and I see them constantly sharing other people's, that, it's like, that's a little weird. They did finally like, what video? Oh, that was a deep one. It was a deep one post that I made on Instagram. They did finally like, so maybe that'll get me on their radar. But I messaged them. I commented on one of their posts. I said, hey, how would someone go about getting some of your products for review? They said direct message us. So I direct messaged them on Facebook and on Instagram, and I believe I emailed them, and I have yet to get a response at all. Should do a killer whale. If they do a killer whale, they need to make it good, though. I mean, they could repurpose the shark to do it, but you'd have to really build out that body and then get the proper fins. So, I mean, it might be better off to do it on its own. Hita crab colors. White crab I'd need to paint into a proper Hita. The thing is, I would definitely do customs. I can't get them apart properly. Like, I wanted to do a custom D10. I wanted to do one like in the Gundam colors that one guy did. But I could not get it properly apart. Like, because there's only a couple screws, if at all. And then all the other parts are glued together if they're not just snap-on arms and or legs. So, without being able to break them down properly without hurting anything, I was unable to do that. I would love to do customs for them. Or, well, for myself. I mean, from them, I should say. I would also love to have my buddy Sean Love do customs because he's a fantastic painter. Either painting Gundam kits or Transformers. Literally, like he does custom Transformers. They'd have to do a fair amount of re-engineering, yes. Oh, other things I need to review. I gotta remember to pull these things out. So I need to do a retro review of my old Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad stuff that we found in my old box of toys here. So in an upcoming Transformers video, I do at least bring out one of my old toys for comparison to the new one. That's the thing. I do have another. I had the Beast Wars Megatron, the Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron, to review. I transformed him back to bot mode earlier today, and it wasn't that terrible. Going to T-Rex mode the first time was garbage, and I was getting pretty angry at it. But the more I played with that character, it was actually a lot more fun. I'm already sick and tired of Hasbro's gluing tendencies. Gluing. I'm tired of NECA's gluing tendencies where they accidentally glue stuff to the faces of the characters that I need and it ruins their face sculpt. Hate that I can't paint my Gunpla colorblind. I have animation degree. But the thing is, even if you're colorblind, you can tell the difference between colors, right? Because I have another artist friend. I guess I don't know how much art he does anymore, but he used to paint and everything else like that, and he was colorblind. Some of the colors he was painting with, he knew what color they were, but he had no idea what they looked like, technically speaking. So he had to learn color theory while being colorblind. You know, so I mean, there's that. So presumably you can paint something. You just need to know what the color is, so to speak. You know what I mean? You only see three colors. Interesting. Which three? And what do you see? What do you see otherwise? I assume it's just no tone at all. Well, I'm saying if you don't see when it comes to like certain types of art, like when colors aren't completely neutral to each other, like you just can't tell the difference between two separate colors. That I understand. But what I'm saying is if you see the lack of color tone, but you can see the difference in shade, like you know that this is red and that this is green and this is orange, but you've been taught color theory that these colors go together in a certain way. As long as you know that this color goes with this color, you can make use of it, so to speak. RGB. I'm still annoyed with Ractonite. Oh, see, I don't bother with any of those things. The what do they call them? Weaponizers or the bonizers? Yeah. Blue, pink, and purple all the same. Red and green are the same. Yellow and orange are the same. Hold on. Yellow and orange are the same. That's interesting. And shades have to be at least 30% different shade. Yeah. It's interesting that blue, pink, and purple are the same. That's interesting. So you would have to know very specifically your three mains. Well, if green and red look the same, that doesn't help you, but you would have to be able to know that yellow, with the at least your original three colors, red, green, and blue. So at least those are different. That's interesting. Yes, there are color correcting glasses, but I think they can only do so much. Um, I've seen them in use. And I think definitely for red green blindness, they're fairly well useful. But it also depends because I remember Jacksepticeye got those glasses, but when looking at a screen, it didn't help, which is really strange. But when he was looking at his computer screen to do the eye test, because he went through the whole thing and it said that he had this type of blindness, so he got the glasses associated to that. And then when he retook the test with the glasses, it didn't make a lot of difference. But when looking around his room and looking around things in so-called reality, it made more of a difference. Although it was clearly the proper shift was off. Yep. Just the way the rods and cones work for, yep, exactly. So the way those glasses work is they determine what your rods and cones are out of whack, and then they somehow redirect to hit the rods and cones properly. I don't even know, couldn't tell you how the science works on them, but that's what it is. But yeah, they exist. I forgot the name of the company, but the weird part is you can't, for somebody who is normal color sighted, you can't understand what it's like to be colorblind. I think there's weird things that they can set up where it'll block those things. Maybe the reverse was true. Like if they had glasses that would eliminate certain colors for color sighted people. Like if you could actually simulate red green blindness for somebody who doesn't have it, without it just being a modified picture. It's where, like, if you look around the room, you're like, whoa, that would be interesting. But yeah, it's just, it's how the light is refracting through your eye to the rods and cones. So I guess just they have to find the right spectrum to direct the light towards the rods and cones the right way, I guess, or adjust it to such a way. Because I told my friend, who was the colorblind artist, that he should try those when they first came out. So, I mean, I don't think he ever did. His wasn't a giant problem for him. His was just mild at best. But, like, he didn't know what the color red really looked like. It was one of those things. It's like, if he could, unless it was like you, where it was like literally these three colors all look the same. I think with him it was just like red and then shades of red. Anything in that area were what he had the biggest problem with. But he painted with a lot of red, which was what I thought was interesting. There are glasses for that. Squidmare, a miniature painter, painted with those, I believe, for a video. Which thing do you mean? No. I understand that you can simulate it with a video. I mean, like, if you could give me a pair of glasses that fucked up my color vision, obviously in a video you can do a lot of manipulation with filters. I want to actually experience it. That's what I want to know. But yeah. Sorry that we just kind of ramble on these live stream, but it is what it is. I mean, God Lord, how long do we talk about the housing market? I'll work on having topics next time. Well, see, I don't know what anybody wants to just specifically talk about. It's just me rambling for the most part. It's like a live vlog. Like, obviously talking about figures and model kits and stuff like that is fine. I have no problem with that. Color blindness. Yes. But like, there's certain topics that I don't want to touch on because of YouTube policies. If you say the wrong combination of words, they can completely abolish your channel. Things like that. Also, I don't want to push the wrong buttons on people when it comes to political correctness or anti-political correctness or things like that. Did I watch the live-action Gundam Fighters thing? No. I didn't even know that was actually out. I only saw the promo for it, though I'm not remotely interested in it, if I'm honest. Just another way for them to sell kits. I haven't been getting a lot of notifications from Gundam Info lately. I am interested to watch the new SD World thing. Oh yeah, I gotta go back and rewatch Falcon and Winter Soldier because I fell asleep. Last night, I could not stay awake. It was kind of embarrassing. Like, I fell asleep twice watching that. And it was a good episode. I just kept falling asleep. And actually, like, all afternoon, I could not stay awake yesterday. I don't know what was going on. I guess I was more tired than I thought I was. Oh, apparently I don't know alphabet. Oh, you'd be surprised. Where did they show that live action Gundam thing? I only saw the promo for it. Gundam Build Reel. Was it on the Gundam Info channel, or did they put it elsewhere? All I'm seeing is Re-Rise in other languages. Hathaway's Flash trailer. Build Fighters Try in other languages. Yeah, see, now I'm all the way back to 4 months ago, so that ain't it. I mean, if it wasn't on YouTube, then no, I had no way to know about it or see about it. Gundam Boy. Let me go look. I see it on Nights Not Over 79. Okay, there's Gundam Boy. That's English subbed. Oh, so it came out, but they didn't release it. That's what it is. $24 minutes. I was hoping it'd be shorter than that. Oh. I forgot I have audio. Son of a whore. Hold on. Hey, get out of the way. Airbrushing kit. They make it look so easy, huh? I've got to have the strike freedom out there, or else it doesn't matter. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm just not gonna care about this as much as actual animated shows. Okay, so a drone. I'm gonna click around. What, baby? No. I got my headset on. I can't hear anything. No. Huh? No, I've got my drink. Put it in the fridge. Okay. Oh, yep. You have a good night, too. How long before DNA makes Black Megazeric upgrades? Probably instantly. Probably. Why do you say Megazeric? Just Black Zeric. I'm not gonna buy that one, by the way. It looks cool. I need to get the upgrade set. Thought it was subbed. Why am I not getting any subs? Oh, there we go. Well, nobody's got red hair, so I don't know who the antagonist is. Or protagonist. Okay, get to the point. Just clicking through. Okay, at what point do they start battling with their gunplay? Okay. Wait, is that scanner thing? Hold on. Is that scanner thing just a paint booth? Modified? Kind of looks like one. That's funny. Scan complete. Pre-inspection. His group of protags, yeah. Yeah, I figured they were already basically just trying to sell RGs. The Unicorn expansion mix. Wait. Imaizumi. Someone done fucked it up. Wait. They have these drones that are recreating the Gunpla? Is that what's happening here? Bright and luminous. Oh yeah, it's gonna all be RG. Okay, I want to see how this works. It looks cheesy as shit, though. I'll say that. Solid vision from Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. That dude's talking shit. So wait. Okay, so hold on, wait. Is the Gundam battle actually happening in the real world, like not in a little virtual stage? Because I saw the drones come in. Or were the drones scanning to make a stage? Really? Okay. So they're actually seeing this, okay. I don't want to risk copyright, so I'd show it to you guys. So the dude made fun of him for doing things with the real thing. I just flung his beam saber like an idiot. Wait, so he just loses the beam saber? This is weird. I mean, the CG looks pretty decent. It seems like they'd have to mocap it for sure. I mean, there shouldn't be any damage to the Gunpla, so in between shouldn't make a difference. I just handed him a napkin just to wipe his sweat. That's a little weird. Okay, so using a bazooka. You missed. Okay, so it sets like a holographic battlefield to hit. Why would they have the noob out there to fight this pro? Well, that sounds weird. Do it in your own dirty way. Yeah, just hit him with the... Yeah, hit him with the bazooka. There you go. Okay, the slow motion went on a little too long. Who does he think he is? Shopkeeper, of course, watching his student. Get him, hero. The fuck? Alright, he's gonna beat the unicorn eventually, right? Yeah, I really don't care about this. That just... It's fine, but as a new series, so to speak, I don't care. That's good. It's like G-Saver with better graphics. I mean, we've already done the build thing to death, right? And we still want continuations of those universes as they stand. So doing another one that's live action is dumb, in my opinion, when it's just to sell RGs. You know, I just don't care. That sucks. I hate to say that, but I don't care at all. I want to see animation. It's like, how is this easier to pull off? That's what I don't get. But it's pretty much bedtime. I'm gonna go spend some time with the wifey I've been ignoring her all day, as she would tell me. Hold on, let me see. Why have I been getting so many notifications? No idea. But why are you people? Okay. Either way. So guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Obviously, I want to keep doing more live streams, just get more interaction stuff like that. And like I said, I'm probably going to try to set up build streams over on Twitch. When I get that set up, obviously I'll share. You guys can come hang out on the Twitchery. Maybe the double Zeta that you guys voted for will be at the top of the list. So RG Barbatos will be pointless. All the armor would fall off. I mean, I just don't care about RGs. Is that wrong? Sony's helping produce it. Rumors making a game for PSVR 2 of it. I mean, that would make sense. That makes more sense to me. It's a battle game. It's in the universe. The CG is excusable. I just don't care. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I just don't care. Like, it seems stupid to me. It's not as vibrant, as it were. It's like they're just wanting to push a new game. But either way, like I said, I'm going to go. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully a new real series, so to speak, pops up that I can actually do full-on reviews for. Get back to actually doing something there. And obviously more stuff coming up this week on both channels. Hopefully all 3 channels. Because I have reviews done. I just got to get the 52 Toys stuff done. These extra couple Transform Me boys laying around. And then I'll be kind of back on track with building and whatnot. And then what's really kind of important is hoping that we get into our new place with plenty of time to get Double October done. But I'll see you guys later. Remember, as always, keep on nerding, keep on building, and let's keep building this community together, even though it's kind of just dead at the moment. But bye, guys.